What's happening, people? United Central here, back with another video. This is a tactical show. Time to play our best 11. You know what I mean? We're giving it our weekly Thursday evening show. You know what I'm saying? Big up the man, them in the building. We're going to start with Mr. Sarcasm City, Mr. Flawless Take Note. Listen, man. Come on, man. What are you telling me, bro? You good?
Love the intro. Even better after the intro. That's what I'm talking about. Because I work on doing intros for people. I love that. Statman's having issues, but big up Statman, big up Saeed, big up everybody supporting United Central. We out here. But yeah, man, I'm good, like you said, in it. Flawless, Mr. Take Note, Mr. Sarcasm City, all of that stuff. You feel me?
Come on. And Mr. Statman, are you there? Are you there?
Listen, I don't even know. Like, I can hear you sometimes, and sometimes it just cuts out.
Yo, we're gonna have to freestyle it. Like, all gonna freestyle, bro. We're gonna
freestyle it.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
We see what the comments say. Who's like voices like messed up and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll see what the comments saying. You know what I'm saying? What are you telling me, Statman, though? You good, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you guys?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. And you know what I'm saying, man? Make sure you slap the like on the video, guys, before you come in. You know what I'm saying? Everyone say they're big up Saeed, Flawless, and Statman. Anas is always here, man. Big up Anas, man. One of the biggest moderators.
Yes,
his
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Anas, man. Yo, big up how old ever you are, man. Blessings upon blessings. You feel me? Hopefully you have a good birthday. You get me? Don Robbie says slap the like button. Yo, mission. Make sure you slap the like button. That's also let me know where you're watching from around the world. You get me? This is the Thursday night show. You get me? So let me know where you watch from around the world. But obviously, you get me, we can't start anywhere by not mentioning this man's name. R.I.P. Maradona. You feel me? Each and every time. You know, I mean, we lost a great yesterday. We lost a great Flawless.
Yes, we did.
Obviously, we didn't see him in that era. We didn't see him in that era, but you know what, man? What a player, man. What a player he was, man. You didn't even have to watch him to hear about him, man. And that's the biggest thing, man. What a player he was, man.
Yeah, everyone knows about, obviously, England over here, they talk about the hand of God, but no one mentions the other goal in that game when he took the ball from the halfway line. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of them. He's always in the GOAT conversation. And when you transcend generations, that tells you all you need to know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, big up Anas. That tells you all you need to know. The fact that we never watched him, but our generation consider him in the GOAT category. That's how great he was. You know what I'm saying? Fact, like, that's testament to how good he was and the quality of that player.
And you know what, man?
I think the biggest thing you could say is, like, just look at Argentina 3-day mourning period. It just shows the legacy the guy had in Argentina. Not even Argentina. Just look at Gary Lineker yesterday. Like, he spoke so passionately about Maradona and just like testament to him as a player.
And I think these kind of players, they don't come by easy, man. I mean, there's a certain level of goats in this industry. I mean, we lost. 2020 has been a kind of a sad year, man. Kobe Bryant, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And now another goat, man, in wealth in the sport. You know what I mean?
Kobe Bryant, like, you know what I'm saying? Maradona, Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, man. It's 2020 just needs to get in the bin in it. You know what I'm saying? And
trust me, man.
It's ridiculous.
Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Jazz Fair. Keep up the content. Ignore the hate. It's more power to you. Each and every time, man.
I was going to say, yeah, man. Like, I fully agree with Jazz Fair, what he's saying. Yo, ignore the haters. I tell you this all the time, privately, and I tell you on air, ignore the haters. People are just hating that you have a platform and people fuck with you. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, actually, another thing we should talk about, the media, with the Maradona thing.
Man.
The guy died. Just respect, like, just let him rest in peace, kind of thing. Don't bring up what happened with the handball stuff. Like, you're so salty about it. Even like Peter Shilton.
Yeah, it's like it's like get over it. Talking about sportsmanship, and a man's lost his life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? People have lost a father, an uncle. You get me, a son, a cousin, whoever. You get me, a close friend. I'm saying some people lost their icon and that, idols. You know what I'm saying? And imagine how other Argentinian players are feeling. Your Messis, your Agueros, and you talking about football. Some things are bigger than football, and that's one of them is life. Chadwick Boseman, that was the person who I forgot. That's another one, man. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman as well, man. 2020 taking some real ones.
I think you saw the pictures yesterday. There was like young kids, women, men, like all crying in Argentina.
Facts, yo. Yeah, me. That's what I'm saying.
You know what? It's a sad story, man. And obviously, we have to say as well, you get me, R.I.P. to what's his name, Heavy D, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I met him once, man, in a kind of a Channel 4 event, and the guy was a lively character, man, to say the least. You know what I mean? But you know what, man? He had it and he owned it, man. And that's one of the things you got to do in life, man. You got to be yourself, and he was himself. You know what I'm saying? There's no acting, man, involved, man. He was himself, man. So you know what, as well, R.I.P. to Heavy D as well. You get me? Great panel here. You get me?
Hey, big up, man. Thank
guys.
you, man.
I'm saying,
thank you.
Bit of Shilton, at least to get over it. We got here, so Hakan Konahulugu is joining Man United. Oh, listen, you know what I mean with my pronunciations, man. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Before we start on, start my. I've seen him at AC Milan. It's not a player that I would say wows me, but would you be excited by that? If you took out Kwama out the team?
I think it's kind of like similar to how I felt with Donny van der Beek. Do we need him? The answer is no. But does he improve our squad? And the answer is yes. I think his career has kind of been like a stop-start kind of thing. But in the last 2 seasons, especially last season under like Stefan Pioli, he's improved massively playing in the number 10 role. So it's kind of like I'm taking him as a squad player, but do we actually need him as a priority signing? And the answer is no.
No. And that's the thing, Flawless, man. You know what I mean? There's a lot of
I don't know names
that just get shouted about.
I don't know anything about this guy. Usually play for what position does he play? This is the first I've heard of it.
It's almost like a cam. It's more of a playmaker, but can play on the wings as well.
The last thing we need is another attacking midfielder. We don't need any more attacking midfielders. You know what I'm saying? That's the last thing we need. And that's not disrespect to him and say he wouldn't improve the squad or the team. We just have attacking midfielders we can't fit in. We can't even get Donny in. You know what I'm saying? You might want to sign another one.
Trust me.
I think he got 9 goals on the bench. 8 assists last year.
Sorry? Say that again, Statman.
With 9 goals and 9 assists last year, which ain't bad.
Okay.
Not bad. The Italian league's not too bad. But, you know what I mean? Can we do better? You know what I'm saying to you? Like, I'm not really about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to become a charity case, Flawless, man. You get me? We've had too many charity cases, man. We get this guy a deal, the guy flops, then we can't buy his contract out, and he stays until he's like 33, like one matter. You know what I'm saying, there, bro?
I hear you, and that's what I'm saying. And that we do need it. Like, there's other areas that big up Ishmael. We need to prioritize the DM, like definitely. Yeah. I say this all the time about this United team. We are not that far away, and especially when you look at the quality in the Premier League, we are definitely not that far away. The amount of goals we can score and create, we have a chance in it if we to do something, especially this season. You know what I mean?
Facts, man. Facts, man.
We need a deal. One thing I'll say about Hakan Çalhanoğlu, I think his contract finishes at the end of the season. So if we do sign him, it will be a free transfer.
This might as well.
Yeah, 100%. But I don't know, man. Even free transfers nowadays don't look good. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's kind of crazy, man. You know what I mean? Like we've been shafted with free transfers here and there, and it still don't look good. You know what I'm saying? Right. We've got over 100 people watching this video, guys. Please smash a like on the video, man. You get me? Like, hit the like show button. Some love to the people. We got here Jeremiah saying, Flawless, my bro. That's right.
Big up Jeremiah, man. Yeah, man. Salute, big up Jeremiah, man.
Come on. But obviously, the title of the video is time to play our best 11. I start with you, Statman, man. Are we gonna ever see this? You reckon, man? Because like the squad is there, you know what I mean. The players are there. The way we played against Istanbul, man, it was refreshing to see, man. Like that level of football we've not seen in a while. And I know it's against a kind of a rubbish opposition, but you got to beat what's in front of you. That's what the old saying is, yeah. And how, you know what I mean? Is it a time for you now to say, you know what, man, Ollie, forget this safe football, man. Play your best 11, yeah, and you will see results. Come on, man.
I think it is a difficult one because, like, if you're saying the 11 that we saw against Istanbul is our best 11, I just don't think we can play that because defensively we were exposed at times. Like we could see something like 13 shots, and I think Cavani, we need to think about Cavani. His injury record is poor. I think he's missed 38 games with injury in the last 2 seasons.
Seriously?
Yeah. I think he missed 22 games with injury last season. And you need to remember that season was cut short because of COVID, ended in March.
Yep.
So, and the thing is that you can tell, like, Cavani's that type of player. He's 33 now. He works so hard that he's going to get a lot of muscular injuries. So I don't think we can, like, trust Cavani starting week in, week out.
Yeah, nah, I hear you, man. But in terms of the opposition now, obviously Donny van der Beek, you know what I mean? The way he played in that kind of role, as a kind of a double pivot, you know what I mean, slash more of an 8, you know what I mean? Like, do you reckon we could have them both for the team? Yo, yes, big up, man, Flawless, big up, Realist. We got Fake Book Football TV. Yo, shout out to Manny in the building as well.
Yeah, you get me, like Manny, man.
I said opposition, man. Man said opposition. No, I never said that, man. Yo, you better, yo.
These are always on your neck, fam.
Yo, them on my neck today, bro. Relax, man, relax, yo. But, yo, is there an excuse not to play them all? Or are you worried that Ollie isn't tactically astute enough to get the best out of them consistently? Is that your worry, Statman?
Listen, no matter what starting 11 we play, when it's so inconsistent anyway. So it's like, even if we play our best 11, we're going to be inconsistent anyway. We might as well like just go out and have fun kind of thing. Good vibes FC, that's what we are right now.
That's true, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, like Sarum said, how many hats do you have, Flawless? Roughly, how many do you have?
Not enough. That's what I'm gonna say. It's not enough. I'm gonna get more as well. I'm therefore over this Christmas period. Well, I'm therefore copping some more in that Sarcasm City merch. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got a rock.
Yeah, man. Waiting. You need to pull it out, man. Get it out, man.
Put it out, but I'm waiting. You have a bigger following than me. I'm waiting on the United Central merch. Yeah,
yo,
I'm
listen,
waiting on the Get Me merch. Yeah,
the Harry Beckenbauer shirts are coming, man. Don't worry about that.
I'm waiting on that merch. Hey, Statman, you smiling? You have a fan base too. Where's the Statmanbains merch so I can rock that? You know what I'm saying?
Let's say release the Harry Beckenbauer merch first, yeah.
And then I'm gonna release that.
Yo, let us know in the comments if you want the merch in it, because like I'm all for, and if anyone watching and want to send me some garbs and some hats, feel free in it. You know what I'm saying?
100%, man, 100%. Someone said, "Hey, why are you wearing your headphones like that, bro?" Yo, that's what Statman does, isn't it? If Statman likes it like that, he likes it like that. You feel me?
If I wear it on top, my hair gets ruined and stuff, innit?
Yeah, he ain't trying to ruin his hair, man. Statman trying to look good for the gal, then basically that's what he's saying.
Exactly. Yo, you have to play tactical here.
Yo, man said tacticals. Statman getting stats of the girls and that. Is that what you're saying?
No, we're still waiting. Well, you failed your medical last time. We're still waiting for you.
Bro, we failed miserably, man. You get me? Like that's long gone, man.
Yo,
you know what I mean? I've achieved new targets. It happens, man. You know what I mean? You're not successful in your move. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're not successful in your move and you seek other opportunities, you feel me? So other opportunities have arose. So I kind of, you know, assessing my options again. So it's assessing options FC, you feel me? Like, come on. You already know that, man. You know that one's there.
Setbacks, major comebacks.
Minus setbacks, major comebacks. Yo, shout out to Cash. You know what I'm saying? But you get me. But Flawless, what's your opinion on this? Because obviously the title of the video is time to be our best 11. Is it as simple as me just trying to put it out there? You get me? Like, is it a case of when you look at it, Ollie, is it tactically? I said to Statman, is it astute enough to kind of do that? He's not bold enough to say, you know what, I can do this against Southampton. They play. I see them against West Wolves. Yeah, they played a 4-4-2. Rigid, you get me? Was it something special? But the system allowed it to be compact. It allowed it to be aggressive. It allowed them to press from the front. You get me? The wingers were working hard to make it narrow. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Like, you have to respect that. But at the same time, when Man United Football Club, I keep saying that, man. That's my old saying, and I feel like when do you ever kind of, you know what I mean? What's the word I'm looking for? Like, say, you know what? I'm gonna just let loose now. I'm gonna let loose. I'm gonna tell this man them. We're going at it.
We put the pressure on the opposition. Yeah. Like, when do we treat? I say this all the time. Start treating teams as the standard they are. Like, treat Southampton like they're Southampton. You know what I mean? Southampton are a mid-table club, so why don't we go there and treat them that way? Istanbul are the Turkish champions, and we treated them like the Turkish champions. Like, let's go and have a shootout with these teams. I'm all for that. There's no reason why we can't play. People are like, oh, we can't play Donny and Fred against Southampton. Why not? What are Southampton? Shout out. That's my big bro. Big up AV8.
Yeah, man. Come
on. What's it called? Why can't we treat Southampton in the same manner? Why are we concerned and worried about Southampton? Make Southampton concerned about us. We're top heavy. I think every Manchester United fan in the world agrees our attack is better than our defense, and attack is the best form of defense. So why not go for it? Against most teams, why not go for it? Yes, against certain teams, be a little bit more cautious and sit in with the 2 DMs. I don't think anyone would have an issue with that. If we play away at Anfield and he plays 2 DMs, I don't think anybody's going to kick off, because we know set up and we can hit teams on the counter. But against Southampton, go for it. Play Fred and Donny. All right, you have 15 shots. We'll have 15 shots. Let's put the onus on.
We'll have the best shots on target though. We'll have the quality when you got Donny in there.
That's my whole point. Is people are complaining about Istanbul. Yes, defensively they shouldn't have had 14 shots, but we had 14 shots. They had 14 shots. We won the game 4-1 because we have the better attack. People say, oh, Demba Ba had 3 or 4 chances, but he missed them all. There's a reason Demba Ba is playing for Istanbul, and that's not even disrespectful. There's a reason he's at Istanbul. He's not at Barcelona. He's not at Real Madrid. He's not at Liverpool. He's not at Manchester City. He's not at Bayern Munich. He's at Istanbul for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's not like someone's like, all right, let's go and sign Demba Ba. So give these men the chances. Now, if that's Mbappe or Neymar, different conversation. But it's Istanbul. Treat teams on paper like they are. Be respectful, but treat them accordingly.
Exactly. And that's the main thing you want to say, you know what I mean? Like, we got here saying, Said, if you can say my name, I'll become a United player. Yo, listen, I can't say that, man. The ugly gram Safakara Farah.
That wasn't.
You know what I mean?
That wasn't too bad. That was
wasn't
actually
too bad,
I
man.
thought he was gonna butcher it. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna butcher that still. You get me? Like, it's crazy. But just going back onto you, Flawless one, like Donny van der Beek and Bruno, can they work together when you look at it right now? When you see how I know the opposition wasn't great, yeah, but the basis is still the basis, isn't it? You still got to do the kind of the principles in it, and the principles they matched it to a T against Istanbul. That's you're gonna have if you see that against Southampton, you're gonna know that we're gonna win the game. Like that's what they always say: do the basics, yeah, and the rest will come. And Bruno and Donny van der Beek gave the ball quick. It was fast, interchange was clear. You could see everything was intact. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like for me, when you look at it right now, you're thinking, why can't they just perform together? You know what I mean? Like, it's football's a simple game, man.
Yes.
Football is a simple game.
Yeah, it is. Like, it is, what's it called? It is a simple game, and we complicate it. When I say we, I mean everyone, managers, fans. We see Pep, who's one of the greatest. We see Pep, who's one of the greatest, struggle in the Champions League just by overcomplicating it. And he's one of the best managers of our generation. So it does get overcomplicated. Can Fred and Donny work in certain games? Yes. In games where you're playing lesser opposition, i.e. Istanbul. Yeah. So that's why I don't get when people are like, oh, you can't play 1DM. No, you can't play 1DM when you're playing against a team who's of your level or better. I wouldn't like, say, for instance, again, I sound like a broken record. We go away at home to PSG. If he plays Fred and Donny, that's stupid. Yeah, man, the girl them loving Statman, innit? I'm gonna break loving it, man. The girl loving Statman, innit?
I think just touching on Donny, Donny against Southampton, it could be very interesting. You know why? Because Southampton press very high, and
he's very press resistant. Facts.
So,
yes.
But the thing is, at the same time, I can see Oli thinking 13 shots against Istanbul with Donny and Fred in the pivot. I know he's gonna change it because let's be honest, Oli's like a safety first manager. He's a coward. So I can't really see Donny playing.
Jeez, man said he's a coward. That's wild.
He is though. He
does revert back to type, and that's why I don't like let Southampton have 13 shots and we have 13 shots. I think we'll come out on top. If you're the better side, you want the game to be open. Let's treat Southampton like the mid-table. Southampton are a mid-table club. Treat them as such.
Saying that Southampton are above us right now.
Yeah, that's what this is. Yeah. They above us, but that's again. Harry said in the comments, "Why do we make shit teams look like world beaters?" Is because we show them too much respect. I'm not saying disrespect Southampton, but we show it's Southampton. All right, they're fifth in the league, but we know they're not going to finish there. No one was talking at the start of the season. Yo, Southampton are going to finish in the top 6. Yes, they have a good. Yes, they have a good team. Yes, they have a good manager, but we have a better team. So,
and that's the thing. Yeah, and that's why you don't really you kind of Man United, you know what I mean, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has raised the level so low that we're not able to be as positive as we can be. Statman, you know what I mean? What's the stats that say you know what I mean? Have you got any stats that would say the midfield pivot, you know what I mean, is working? You know what I mean? Is it kind of, you know what I mean? Is it working for you when you look at the stats in terms of controlling the game? I mean, are we making enough forward passes? I mean, is it a case of, you know what, we're heavily reliant on Bruno? Are we looking at that kind of thing there, or is it just?
I think against Istanbul, Donny van der Beek created 2 chances from deep as well. So we say that Bruno's like the only creator. Donny actually helped him as well. And another thing, Telles created 4 chances. So against Istanbul, we kind of did see our chances created like spread out with other players in our team. So maybe Oli has to play Donny.
Well, that's the thing though.
Yo, that's a lie. I ain't gonna beg y'all in the DMs. Let me put out there. You know what I'm saying? I wish, but that's not the case. Let me put out there.
Yo, listen, man.
On the front foot, I agree with 187 Gangster Crip. Yes, be on the front foot, play aggressive. Let's put these men under pressure.
Yeah. And that's the thing, though. Like, can you see that, though, the Flawless, with this kind of the setup for you? Like, what would be the ideal kind of setup for you against Southampton? Because when you look at it right now, you know what I mean? McTominay and Matic were both rested for large parts of that game. You know what I mean? Will you see the same old, or do you just think, you know what? Like that's it now for you. You know what I mean? You're gonna see this kind of hit and miss. You know what I mean? It's gonna be inconsistent. It's gonna be 1 minute, you know, you go defensive, 1 minute attacking. I mean, it's whatever the manager feels, isn't it? He's on a wave right now. It's not the players anymore. It's whatever his wave is, and that's a bit scary for me because, like, you know, what I mean, Man United should be producing week in, week out, and should have a set identity. You know what I'm saying, bro?
We definitely should have a set identity. And I said this, we should, obviously, even though you treat games on a game-by-game basis, there should be a plan of action. I think I said this on here last week. There should be a plan when you're playing a lesser team. So when United are playing a team not as good as them, at Southampton, at Istanbul, and Newcastle, etc., there should be a way of playing. Now, when you're playing against a team who's at the same level of you in good form, there should be a plan of action. When you're playing it away from home against a team who's better than you, there should be a plan of action. But there should be general plans. There should be 3 or 4 to 5, I would say, general plans on that. But we literally do treat it on game-by-game basis. There's no reason why we can't play the same team against Southampton. I'd like to see the same team. Why not? Southampton don't worry me. Southampton, that's the thing. Yes, play. They don't worry.
All it worries us.
Ings is injured as well, if I'm correct.
Yeah, he's injured. You know
what I'm saying? So their main threats, even if Ings was there, I'd still say this, but adding the fact that top marksman is now out, go and beat Southampton, play on the front foot, stop wait. I don't know, if we were relying on our defense and we were defensively brilliant, I'd understand. But our defense is our weak point. So why not go and attack? We are top heavy. Our attack is the better part of our team. So go and utilize it. We've seen what we've done at our team. We scored 5 against Leipzig, 2 against PSG, and 4 against Istanbul. You get what I'm saying? It's 11 goals in the 4 games. I think we've only scored like 13 goals.
We scored 13 in the league.
Yeah, so we scored 2 less. You know what I'm saying? It's like, go for it. It's there. Yes, 5 more. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button.
Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. You know what I'm trying to say, yo. But like, the problem is though, the Statman, is that, you know what I mean, Ollie's got a tentative kind of approach to it where, you know, he's more looking to build a solid base. You know what I mean, is the argument to suggest that, you know what I mean, when you do play attacking football, you know what I mean, you will see a better Man United? Or do you still believe that, I think, you know what I mean, the frailties of the back is what's costing us right now? I mean, Ollie don't trust the back 4. When in reality, most games, we don't really concede that many chances. I know the Tottenham game was one-off, but I feel like this guy's going to go on that forever. I mean, Tottenham game, 6-1. Them games happen, you know what I mean, here and there, man. They don't really, you know what I mean? It's not a course of a whole season. Chelsea was solid. RB Leipzig solid. There's been more games where we've been solid. It's just that up front, we've looked a bit toothless and we've relied heavily on Bruno.
Yeah, in fact, I think the thing I'll say about just our team in general is that, yeah, when we play Fred, Pogba, and Bruno, we actually have more possession of the ball. Pogba gets higher up the pitch. So it's kind of like, if Ollie does go attacking, in a way, we actually do improve. Like, even, I think we did that against Sevilla. The problem against Sevilla was defensively, we were shocking. I think Brandon Williams played that game, and like both the goals came down his side. So it's kind of like, when we do have the right players, it could work. Especially right now. Like, I think most of our players are fit. Telles is fit. Telles is fit. Like, there's no real big injuries in our defense. So maybe Ollie has to do that now. You have to play attacking. And I think against Tottenham, we were bad, but most of our goals were individual errors. Like Harry Maguire pulling down Luke Shaw, for example, by passing at the back. You like individual errors are not going to happen every single game. So it's kind of like can kind of risk it at times.
That's facts, man. You know what I mean? No, but is that level of risk taking? Right? Is that there though, Flawless, man? From the whole team, the ethos of football club.
Yeah, you have to take risks at times, and like Statman said, defensively, minus, I think you said it as well. Minus the Spurs game, we've been okay defensively. United haven't been that bad, even in the games where we've been upset. The Arsenal game, defensively, we weren't bad. The Chelsea game, even though we're upset about the performances, defensively they weren't bad performances. Istanbul was a bad defensive performance, but minus that, even the PSG game defensively played well. You know what I'm saying? And that, so it's like after the 6-1, we've turned the corner with that. But obviously, that's Ollie them playing 2 DMs, which helps out the fragile defense. But sometimes you got to take the risk. I keep saying this. Istanbul, had Statman don't know the stats. They had 14 shots, and we had 14 shots. And the commentators was like, "Oh, it's been pretty even." I want to shoot out. I want to open game against the lesser side, because that means even though you're conceding chances, you're creating chances, and we have the better attacking players. I say this again. People are like, Demba Ba had 3 or 4 chances, but what did he do? He missed them all because he's Demba Ba. That's why.
Facts.
There's a reason he's playing for Istanbul. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, obviously, if that's Mbappe on the end of them chances, different story. You don't play that way against PSG. If that's Salah and Mane at Liverpool or Aguero at City, of course not. Or but one of Bayern Munich's many at Lewandowski, different. But everyone else, like, yo, treat these lesser sides like they are lesser sides.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? Someone says, hey, Statman, shout out to Anas, he goes, Statman, shown by Kunde from Sevilla as a centre-back. Very, very good. I think City wanted him, didn't they?
Yeah, City were linked with him. I think in the Europa League last year, he was very impressive as well. Like, from the times I've seen him, he was very impressive. And I think, let me just get his stats up from this season. This season, like, maybe like 48% aerial duels. That's not great. But when you're partnered with someone like Harry Maguire, he's great in the year. I think he's 86% aerial duel rate this year.
Yeah.
Like, he's one. So it's kind of like they could complement each other. And I think this, I can't say his name, but he's a lot faster than Lindelof. So complementing each other, as we always speak about, they complement each other a lot better.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
you lot in the comments be strange in that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how I'm supposed to. Yeah, the one that you've put up. I wasn't going to say anything, but you left it up on the screen. I'm like, what are you lot talking about?
I've got hair, man. You don't say it. I don't know what they're saying. I don't know
what he's talking. He must be.
Maybe they're talking about the facial. Yeah, I think.
But how am I supposed to? I'm very. I know I'm a very talented guy, yeah, and I have many skills, but helping people grow hair is not one of them.
Yeah. So, man, them man are bugging still. Them man are bugging,
you
man.
Be wilding at that. You know what
I'm saying? Like honestly, when you look at the game, forward to the game, flawless, man. Obviously, we've got a couple of games coming up. You know what I mean? Big games. You know what I mean? Do you reckon Ollie's gonna kind of pull a towel in and think, you know what, man? Let's like was that a game for you, Istanbul? You read too much into it, think, right, this guy's now starting to unleash it. He's thinking, right, you know what, man? I'm going to lose my job regardless, man. So I might as well just go for it right now. I might as well just say, what? Let's pull a kitchen in the towel and say, you know what? You'll say, big up, man.
If he had the attitude, I'd be with that. If he had the attitude, I'd be with that. Shout out my little bro, Ads.
Yo, shout out to GNA, man. Yo, big up, man. Yeah. Make sure people go subscribe to GNA TV.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I think him and Jem are doing big things over there.
Yeah,
so
man.
Subscribe to his channel,
to them both. But back to your point. I wish that he would just go gung ho with it. Let's go in it. If we say we lost the game I'd rather lose a game 4-3 than 1-0. So why not go for it? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go for it and see in it. Let's just put all your cards on the table and go gung ho. Vibes FC, as my Don KJ says. Let's go for it in it. I've said this, kamikaze the thing. Like, we know defensively we're not good enough. Let's go for it. Get me? If we lose like Liverpool, what Liverpool team was it? The Suarez, Sturridge, and Sterling one. That team couldn't defend, but they were still in a title race. That team, I think they like 50 goals that season. Go for it. You never know, especially with how the league is this season as well, because there could be a surprise winner. Why not us? So I'm with.
I think on the show with Rance the other day, I said our attack can cause any team problems, and even yesterday, if you looked at yesterday, Bayern Munich, like Salzburg caused them a lot of problems, and I kept saying it. You never know with United. Like,
that's when you was like, we knock out Bayern Munich over 2 legs, innit? But I see you, fam.
Don't even try to pick words into my mouth. I said we could cause them problems. And if Salzburg, I think Salzburg created missed 5 big chances yesterday.
Okay.
You give those chances to Martial or Rashford, who are better than whatever Salzburg's attack is. Anything is possible.
Flawless, you're going to be 18, say you look like 23.
Yo man, they're on to you. That don't crack. That's why, innit?
I'm saying, come on.
I ain't 18, he's pushing 30. I'm 30, you get what I'm saying? I just look good. That's what it is, even with the no trim and that. I just look good, exactly. Man. It is what it is, man. I look young for my age. It's calm.
Yeah, of course, man.
It is what it is. Yeah, man. The girl them love me, it is what it is.
But man, like Daniel in the building, he says, man, big up to Daniel. Go subscribe to his channel, by the way. You get me? Big up, he's doing big things over there.
Max.
With attackers we have in the open game, we can smoke teams. What should we do with attackers at the minute? What's your base of attackers? Because Cavani looked bright for, let's say, 70 minutes. You know what I mean? He kind of faded away at the end, Statman. Like, obviously, Martial not scoring goals. I mean, he's not scored a Premier League goal yet, has he? I mean, what do you do with the attacking? I mean, Rashford did decent on the right-hand side. What would you do with that kind of attacking front line? Because at the minute, we're heavily relying on Bruno, man. Bruno FC don't happen. We don't score, man. It's kind of crazy, bro.
I think for the Southampton game, I'll actually stick with the same front three. I think after that, we got PSG on Wednesday or something. And I think Ollie's going to play a 5 at the back. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be Martial and Rashford up top for that game. So this game, I'm like, I know Cavani's injury record is dodgy, just playing. Like, you might as well risk it. But I think, I don't know how you guys thought about Rashford. I didn't think Rashford was like phenomenal on the right side.
I thought he did bits, man. I thought for me, he drifted in and out of the game, but he looked
He was
more
bright.
like when he was he was bright, and when he went forward with the ball, he looked like he was going to be a bit more composed. You know what I mean? I think there's one position where he kind of did do well and he ran into no man's land, but for the most of it, he looks more kind of a threat on the right side. It gives you something where you just, I mean, it's straight at you. You know what I'm saying? Straight at you.
Like saying that, yeah, it's kind of like similar to how he plays on the left. He has moments. And that's what Rashford is. He's a moments player. And we saw it. That run, I think, in the first 5 minutes when we went past like 3 or 4 people. He has those moments. I think on the right-hand side, he's more direct. Like, and the thing is, with Cavani up front, if Rashford's playing on the right, taking a man down outside and whipping a ball in to Cavani. Like, and we know Cavani, Rashford has a good delivery. We saw it against Chelsea in Ollie's first season. But the thing is, the way I see modern football going is like inverted wingers.
That's what I'm saying.
Like we saw even when Bayern Munich signed, what's the guy's name? Leroy Sané, he plays on the right now so he can cut in onto his left foot. Rashford can't do that when he's playing on the right. Maybe someone like Mason down the right.
But do you not think it's more, it's better though that Rashford has less time to think on that bit though? Is it? I don't know about you guys, but I think he looks better maybe on that right hand side where he just got no time to think.
I prefer him on the right. Yeah, I prefer him on the right. One, because not only can he drift inside. Two, it makes him less predictable. Because if you look at, he had a piece of skill that he did where he went past 2 or 3 players and then he lost at the end when he went into the box. If he's on the left-hand side, he doesn't do that. When you're on the right-hand side, he can go on the outside with his right foot, but he'll also drift in. Whereas when he's on the left-hand side, he rarely goes down the outside. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because he don't trust his left foot. He rarely goes down. So what on the right-hand side does, like I said, it gives you the chance to go on the outside on his right foot. Plus, he has a good delivery. And second, to drift inside. Because I think he's better centrally, but just not by himself.
Yeah.
I two in there or Martial's in there and he can link up in the 2. I like that, innit? It's a good option to have, though. I like Rashford on the right.
When I look at Rashford, the most exciting bit of Rashford is when he's getting the ball, driving at people, cutting inside and shooting. When he had that December-January period last year, he was playing on that left-hand side, and for me, that was his best period of form that he's ever had in his career.
Absolutely. We got a question here from Jeffrey Olby. Yo, big up to Jeffrey Olby. Thanks for the super chat. He goes, what does Scott offer over Van der Beek stability-wise? Fred does ball winning, and when it's paired with Scott, can't Van der Beek play as second DM? Can't Van der Beek not tackle? I think he can, man. I really do, man. Flawless. He can do everything.
He can do everything, but I don't compare them because they're 2 different players. Hear me? McTominay is not going to offer what Donny offers, and Donny's not. Donny's more offensive-minded. He's thinking attack, whereas McTominay is more a safer option. Obviously, I prefer to see Donny in there, but there's differences. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, I think Donny's the better player, and against most teams, I would play Donny in there. But I understand why against certain times you might go with the McTominay and the Fred. I have no issue with that. Sometimes it's not a talent thing. Sometimes it's like, right, who's best for this game? McTominay to me is like Darren Fletcher. That's how I look at him. Darren Fletcher didn't play week in, week out, but he'd come in and do a job. And I'm looking at McTominay like that. I think he's a good squad player. That's how I look at him.
Nah, facts. I hear you. Just want to go back to the bit on Cavani and Statman. Is it a good problem for you, or is it a case of when Martial goes on the left-hand side, he's going to have to sacrifice a lot, you know what I mean? He's going to have to win the ball a lot, you know what I mean? He wanted to play up front. Is that going to disrupt the camp, or are you one of them like, yo, man, listen, for the better of the team, man, we look more fluid when Cavani's up top? What are you saying?
With Martial, is kind of like, I know he wants to play up front, but on the left, he has more touches. Like, you saw how much he was involved in the play the other day against Istanbul. And when he's just like quick passing to Cavani, moving and stuff, I think he looks more dangerous. And I think, as I said before, like he's our best striker and he's our best winger. And I think, listen, if Martial,
you don't really hear that, do you? Best striker, best thingy. You never really hear that.
Yeah, but that's what I say, innit? I don't know what you think about Martial.
Listen, man, I got nothing against Martial. A lot of people think I've got an agenda against Martial. I've got no agenda with Martial. My only problem is, though, with Martial is the fact that I might expecting too much from him. And when he starts expecting much from him and the goals dry out, I might just snap on him. You know what I'm saying? I might just go, bro, man, it's starting to piss me off, you get me? Like,
don't you think
I don't want to do that. Hey?
His hold-up play and stuff when he plays up front.
Bro, unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly.
Unbelievable.
I think this year, obviously, he's going
strikers, what they're based on, though. Strike is what they're based on, though. It's goals, isn't it?
Yeah, they're based on goals. Go on, Statman.
He got 17 goals in open play last year in the league. Like he's still, like he's a goals. He still scores goals. He's clinical as well. So
you're flawless. You might have to come in and out, man. You're a bit lagging still. Lagging bare. Yeah, say that. Yeah, man. That's what I don't get from me, you know, man. Like I rate him as a player, Statman. Don't get me wrong, man. I rate Martial more. You know, I mean, someone says, "Hey, Saeed gonna start fighting Martial." What you might think in the comments below? Make sure you smash a like on the video. We nearly have 200 people on the thingy. Someone saying Martial facing up is lethal. I don't think he's defending, and that's what makes him play up front. He's better from the left. I think the space that he has on the left hand side will suit Man United better. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Like, I don't think up front, I just think, you know what I mean, people will be expecting a lot from him. And that's why you don't want fans to turn him, because a lot of fans can flip a switch like that, man. People can be like, yo, boom, I don't rate him as a player. You know what?
I
Boom,
hear that as well, because like, he's a confidence player, isn't it?
He's a confidence player, man. You know
like, when he gets
I'm not saying the confidence is not gone.
No,
I'm not saying the confidence is not gone.
I think
but
for France the other day, he was snatching at chances. I never see Martial normally do that. I think he missed 4 big chances against Portugal. So kind of like, at least you're getting the chances, but you're just fluffing your lines right now.
Someone says he's not good enough for playing as a wide. Better off the wide. Wow. Someone says
I don't know about that, because like, we need to remember he was in the Player of the Year conversation last year. Like, for me, he was my Player of the Year when he was playing up front.
That's true. Flores, what are you saying, man? Are you worried about Martial? Because like, I'm not saying we're worried in a sense of, you know what, man, get him out of the team. He's done out here. But are you worried in the sense of when people don't start seeing the goals? You know what I mean? I'm not saying people have a different attitude towards him, but I mean, it's a dog in the situation. We don't get top 4. We need Martial to perform. This is getting a bit of a.
We needed to perform, yes. Should Martial be doing better? Yes. But it's not like Martial is missing chance after chance after chance. It's not like, and there's a stat for you. Have you seen the stat with and without? Have you seen the difference he makes?
Yeah.
Have you seen the difference he makes? It's like, I
think that 1% it's like 30 without him or something.
Yeah, something like that. I think it's even less than that. I think it's like 20% without him. It's like 20% without him and like 80 with him. So look at the difference. Martial, even though he might not always be scoring goals, he's key to how we play in terms of link up and holding the ball up. Look at the Everton game where I thought he played well. He didn't score, but look at the goal, Bruno's first goal. 2 bits of hold up play he did. Even though it looks simple, if he doesn't hold the ball up, it breaks down and we don't get back into that game. People only look, you can't look at strikers and just be like, just goals. It's a mix of things. Lukaku scored plenty of goals. Even though someone went on the 2, he scored plenty of goals. Lukaku's goals wasn't a problem. Our issue with Lukaku is his hold up play and his overall play. I don't know where people think you're going to get this perfect striker who's going to do everything. He's going to score all the goals and also hold the ball up and do everything else. That minus Ronaldo, that player doesn't exist.
Harry Kane.
They don't exist.
Hurricane, yeah. You know what I mean?
Hurricane, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. But he's trying to drop to the 10. Maybe we'll see with Kane in it. You know, but then he gets injured. We'll see what Spurs win. Yeah. That's how I'm looking at it. The level of expectation is different.
We're gonna miss out. We're gonna miss out on that though. That's the problem, Statman. We're gonna miss out because end of the day, I don't see Cavani scoring enough goals at his age for Man United, man. You know what I mean? You have to. I mean, it has to come from somewhere. Like Zlatan was a rare breed. You know what I mean? I just don't know if Cavani has that in him to create a goal out of nothing. You know what I mean? Like he has a lot of chances to score goals. He's a striker who as well, you know what I mean, leaves a lot of chances before he scores his 1 in 5. You know what I mean? Like this will happen. So I'm just kind of thinking, man, like, you know what I mean? What would be your solution up top? You know what I mean? Do you bring in Daniel James? You know what I mean, to give that kind of width? Clear running, Greenwood back in. Greenwood up front.
I said Dan James, you know.
Dan James, man.
Scored one goal and Saeed back on the Dan James.
Yeah, come on. What about Greenwood up front then? Try Greenwood up front. You know what I mean? Let's see what he's about up front. People are saying to him he's a striker. He will be a striker in the near future.
United goal scoring has never been a problem. We don't have a problem scoring goals. Our front three outscored Liverpool's front three is creating chances. That's where the issues lie. It's creating of chances. How did our front three outscore the team that won the league? So therefore, we matched them. You know what I'm saying? In that we didn't match. We bettered the team that won the league. So that tells you that defensively the problems was there. All them like Cavani, Martial, Greenwood, Rashford. You give these men the chances, they'll score. Rashford and Martial scored 22 goals each last season. Greenwood got what? 15, 16? You know what I'm saying? And that. Cavani will probably get double figures this season if he plays enough games. Adding Donny, adding Tellers. Bruno scored however many goals. And that's not even mentioning Pogba. Goals is not a problem for Manchester United. The creating of chances is the issue for Manchester United. Because
and
we
the
play
system
pragmatic football.
Yes, and that's the problem. That's the problem, man.
Cavani, no matter what like team he's in, he scores goals. But the thing is, I think last season he missed a big chance every 38 minutes. No matter what season, he misses big chances. And the thing is, like Martial last year, I think missed 10 in the entire season. So no matter what, like Martial's still clinical. It's just that we just don't create enough chances. So no matter, even if you have Cavani, if you have Martial, it makes no difference at all. Like that's why I was saying, like Jadon Sancho would have been a brilliant signing in a way because I think he created something like 2 chances per game. Adding that to Bruno creating something like 3 chances per game this season, it would have improved us massively.
And here's the thing, that's key to what you said there. You said Cavani missed a big chance every 38 minutes. If we're creating a big chance every 38 minutes, I'm with that. Because that means how many goals did Cavani score last season? I bet he scored like 20 plus.
No, last season, loads of injuries and stuff, innit?
Right. So how many was it? 10, 50? You're in double figures.
I think it was like 4 or 6, something like that.
Oh, yeah, he had a big injury. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying is if you're creating chances every 38 minutes, you're going to score goals. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, we're not doing that. I bet if you look at United's big chance creation, if I say Martial, it's not every 38 minutes. I know it's not every 38 minutes.
It's definitely not. I think last year, even when Bruno came in, I think Bruno only created 3 big chances in the league for us.
Yeah.
I think this
Mason don't need to go anywhere. Stick with Greenwood. You know what I'm saying? You can see the difference he made when he came on. He had like 3 or 4 opportunities. Like Greenwood needs to stay exactly where he's at.
Have you underachieved this level of squad, Statman? When you look at the squad,
100%. 100%.
When you look
like,
at
if you look at, just look at our players we have. We have like Mason, one of the brightest talents in the world. Martial, he's a Golden Boy winner. Pogba, I think he's a Golden Boy winner as well. Rashford, frightening on his day. Bruno, just look how everyone talks about him. Fred, ballers. We have ballers all over our pitch, maybe other than our defense. So it's kind of like, what are we in right now? 10th in the league. We're definitely underachieving.
That's the thing, man. And flawless, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when you look at that squad there, man, you know what I mean? Go to Southampton. There should be an issue of, you know what I mean, while we're playing McTominay and Matic in there. You know what I mean? It should never come to a situation where we're trying to respect the opposition when the level of squad we've got is unbelievable, man. Like, not many teams have a bench of Pogba, Cavani, Greenwood sometimes. You know what I mean? Matter.
I say this all the time. Look at the squad we have, and we are 10th. And we're even that far off the top of the league. That's the scary part. Like I said, if we win our game in hand, we're what? 6 points off top. Is it 5 points off top? So imagine we would have beat, say, Arsenal, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Spurs. Then we would have took 7 points from those 4 games. We'd technically be top of the league and in the title race. Yeah.
That's crazy when you look at it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that goes to show how, even though as bad as we are, how far we're not off the top. But it is what it is.
Well, here, Saeed,
go to LA, Saeed, man. I'm trying to.
I'm gonna go LA, man. We're trying to get here, man. This Boris guy's trying to kill us, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you in London, innit? The Statman, innit?
Yeah, tier 2.
Yeah, man. This man are trying to kill us, man.
Compared to like Manchester, with your rate infection being higher.
Yeah, as soon as we can travel, I'm going to stateside. I've got family over there. I was planning on going this year before this lockdown ish happened. As soon as we can travel, I'm going to America. As soon as we can travel.
Bro, it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy, man. Someone says here, time to move on from Pogba and focus on the players who want to play for this football club. Is it as easy as that, flawless, man? Because I feel like still we kind of need to, you know what I mean, still find a way for Pogba to fit in this team. You can't leave a player of his quality, flawless, and not put him in the team, man. Like, for me, Ollie's got to find a way to put these guys in. I said it on the Rising Show yesterday. It's criminal that we're talking about Pogba to suit a kind of defensive system for, you know what I mean, for Pogba to shine, or for say, Bruno to shine, or something like that, bro. It shouldn't be happening like that, man. It shouldn't be.
Facts. Find the way. There is a way to get him in. Him and Bruno can play together. If you want to play all 3 at times, you could, or any mix of any 2 from them 3, from Donny, Pogba, or Bruno, you can play them. An easy way to do that is you could either play a 4-3-3, the back 3, which I'm big on, which I'm sold, and I've said with the squad Manchester United, that's the way forward. You know what I'm saying? And so it is what it is. Tune repeat. Nah, I wasn't. If you might have referring to when I was in the studio last week, that wasn't me on the tune. You know what I'm saying?
I think the hearing you auto tune. I think they're hearing
is
you.
it?
I think they're hearing you.
Oh, tune. Why is my mic not working? Testing.
Yeah.
Yo. Can you hear me clear? Yeah.
A little bit. Try coming
I
in
think
now.
your picture's just lagging and stuff, innit?
Is it? Yo. All right, 1 sec.
Yeah, say that. But yeah, man, you know what I mean? Let me get your questions in below, man. Send me your questions in. I will answer your question for the last 15 minutes or so. You get me? We'll see. Someone said we should be building a team. Your love from Sri Lanka, big up Sri Lanka. Should be building a team around Pogba. Yeah, man. Let me know what you want. Your question, what you want. Let me know, people. Your questions. You know what I mean?
I think that's what everyone thought would have happened when we bought Pogba. It's been 4 or 5 years now. And we still haven't built a team.
Yeah, that's calm.
Oh, it was that bell.
What's that? Sorry.
I got. Is that better? Yeah, you can hear me and see me, Bell.
Yeah, you can hear see, but yeah. That's calm.
Yeah. I gotta shoot anyway because obviously I'm going on Rant's show at 7.
All right, say nothing, bro.
Now.
Yo, big up Sarcasm City, man. Big up Sarcasm City, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Every time,
yo, salute to you for having me on. Do you get me, Saeed? Salute to you having me on.
Come on. Anytime, bro.
Here every Thursday. Big up you,
man.
Statman, as well. Man enjoys doing the show. Man, I'll catch up with you, man, shortly, yeah? Big up, man.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man. Yeah, man. Someone says, hey, Saeed, you need to walk out. Yeah, we'll be here, man. Tomorrow we'll be here for the preview with Adam. Next week we'll have a PSG, analyst here for the preview. So, yo, listen, we'll be here, man. I'm trying to say to you.
Big moves. Get into 25.
Yeah, man, you got a show with Rants next. Yeah, man. Flawless got a show Rants next. So go check out the thingy Rants next, bro. Mason is the face of Man United. Give them a chance. Yeah, 100%. Someone's here. Do you reckon guys will get Sancho? What do you think? I think that's long gone, me.
Yeah,
that's long
I think this
man.
summer was like the only summer that we're really going to get him. I think even now with the pandemic and stuff, like fans are not being allowed back. So I think maybe next year he might stay again. But then the year after, like Barca, Real, Liverpool were linked with him. They're all going to be in for him, man. Like, especially if Ollie's still here. We're not like that attracted compared to them, are we?
No, we're not. And that's the thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like this quality of his goal yesterday, but yo, listen, man, I just don't see it happening when we've got that play Diallo there. You know, I'm trying to say to you, I just don't think it happening, man. You know what I mean?
Another thing about Sancho, he could have forced a move in the summer, but he didn't. He clearly, like, as much as he might have wanted to come to United, he didn't, like, yes, to Manchester United, my dream move, let me join, kind of thing.
100%, man. Facts, man. You get me? Saeed, you're doing a special show for the 100th. Yo, listen, man. It's going to be a special one. Trust me. You get me? It's going to be a special one. Don't watch that thing, man. You get me? It's coming, man. You get me? There'll be a lot of guests on there. I'm going to round them up. So, you get me? That will be a good one. Someone questionnaire says, how do you feel about the width? Should man use wingers or fullbacks or width? That's a good question, man. What do you think you should be 5 at the back he's talking about? What's he saying? What are you saying with that one? I still think 4-3-3 for me. I've always said it, man. I'm a big advocate for 4-3-3. I love wingers and I love that kind of play where it's natural, it's efficient. You know what I mean? I don't know what you're saying, though.
I think the way modern day football's going, most of the width does come from the fullbacks. Just look at Liverpool, Trent, Robertson. Most teams play with inverted forwards, so when they come inside, you need the fullbacks to push on and create the width. So it's kind of like if we are adapting with the times, we do need to use the fullbacks. But like, yes, Telles is good enough going forward. Wan-Bissaka's not there yet, so it's a difficult one.
That's true.
That's why when we talk about the back five, I'm always like Wan-Bissaka down the right hand side. I'm not too sure about that.
We've got 200 people live on the video right now. Please smash that like on the video. You get me? It helps the channel grow, and obviously with the algorithms and whatnot, you get me? Big up to you. Saeed, love the show. Please tell us what happened to our boy Nuruddin. Nuruddin's here, man. He's just doing some charity work in it, so he'll be back. Don't worry, man. He'll be back, man. He's just doing charity work in a minute. You feel me? So he'll be back. You get me? This guy's been spamming the comments for a while. I'm gonna answer him. Can you shout out my boy Vil Shual? He got a positive result on his COVID test. I couldn't make it to stream. Yo, listen, Vil. I mean, hope you get better and you get me. Hopefully,
quick recovery.
Yeah, quick recovery, man. Come on, you know them was there, bro. Someone says, "Hey, Abdi Abin." He goes, "Do you think we should start a Martial or Cavani front three?" Obviously, we called that before. Is that something you want to get? I feel for me, it depends on what kind of play Southampton play. You know what I mean? I think sometimes it works. I wouldn't want to rush Cavani to it. I don't want people to call him a flop already, man. Still got to ease him in. You know what I mean? Give him some his here and there Champions League. For me, bread and butter, man. Martial up top. But
I think Cavani's kind of like he's played twice in the international break as well. He played for us on Tuesday. As I said, 22. He missed 22 games with injury last year. I'm not trying to see Cavani injured and us being stuck with Vigalo as a backup kind of thing. Like, you saw the way Cavani looked at Igalo in the picture the other day. Like, he just don't rate Igalo at all.
Nah, I hear you, 100%. I think that's a sensible idea. We've got here. Get your questions in, guys. Get your questions in. Get your questions in, people. You know, I'm trying to say to you, Saeed, should United try to sign Neres from Ajax, Ryan Gavinberg, the 18-year-old kid, and Benoit Badashil from Monaco, and Erling Brun. Yo, listen, if you're playing player manager mode, then yeah, but you know what I mean? It's going to cost a lot of money, man. Who are them? Would you like? Who are them? Are you feeling?
I'll be honest, I haven't really heard much about the Ajax guy, but I think that Badashil guy we've been linked with in the summer, I think they wanted more than what we paid for Martial. It's kind of like, if you're paying 60 odd million pounds for a centre back, which is like 21, 22, I'm not really feeling that. Obviously, everyone wants Haaland. Like, let's be honest, Haaland, like, his goal scoring record is just a joke. I think you saw the stats the other day. I think it's something like 91 shots, 70 goals or something, which is a joke. Like, for me, the way, like, just look at Ronaldo and Messi's goal scoring record, Haaland's going to be in that conversation. Like, the amount of goals he's scoring at such a young age, it's just a joke.
Absolutely. Someone says here, 3 at the back. Are you confident with 3 at the back?
See, I think most of our players suit the 3 at the back, but the right hand side with Wan-Bissaka, I'm just not feeling it. If we're that low, then I'm like, yeah, fair play. 3 at the back, let's go for it. With Wan-Bissaka on that side, I'm not really feeling it.
Same, man, same. I just feel like for me, it's you know, Man United should never play 3 at the back, man. It's not our DNA, man. It really is. But then, what is our DNA? That's the main question. Anas here says,
I don't really think it's a defensive formation either, because like, it's just about how you apply the 3 at the back.
How you apply it, but I don't think Oli can apply it well, though. That's the problem, man.
Yeah, but you can't apply anything right now.
Well, that's the thing, man. Someone says, Saeed, how will we be celebrating when Oli gets sacked? Listen, man, I don't drink champagne, but we'll get as close to champagne as we can.
Listen,
I'm going to bring the biggest video ever, man. Yeah, man. I'm going to bring when Pochettino comes to Man United, mate, I'm making the biggest video ever, mate. Listen, it's going to go viral, mate. That's all I'm telling you, man.
I can't lie. You know, the other day I actually searched up banana and rice on Google. I thought you just made it up. It's actually a meal.
I told you, man. People don't realize that, man. Banana, meat, and rice, and a banana on the side, chopped up. That's it, man. That's it.
Chef
Someone says, Statman, what's your ethnicity?
I'm from India and stuff, innit?
All right, say that. Man said Indian stuff, you know, like India's not a country itself. You know what I'm saying? Say the Statman, who do you think should be our top priority signing, transfer targets? Oh, that's a good one, man. I would say DM, man. DM. And I think maybe another kind of box-to-box midfielder, maybe that can link up. I don't know. What do you think?
I think our main priority should be Ndidi, no matter what.
Yeah, but when he leaves, that's the thing, though.
I think if you pay £60 million for him, 60, 70 million, you probably get him. I think my other area will be centre back. I just don't trust Maguire. I don't trust Lindelof enough. And I think if we do want to play progressive football, and like without the 2 DMs, we have to have another centre back, because we can't trust Maguire and Lindelof. Just look at what they've done.
Nah, hear you. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Samuel Ingram says, Saeed Hannibal Majembri could be made out next solution to Pogba. You know what, man? He's a quality player, different to Pogba.
I think he's only 17.
17. He's literally, if you've not watched him live, yeah, oh my God, I've watched this kid live a few times. And the last time I watched him was against Leeds in the Youth Cup final. Was it Youth Cup final or semi-final? And this guy literally ran the show, mate. He ran the show, man. He's a brilliant ball playing midfielder. He plays as a kind of a number 10 role as well. He can play sitting if he wants to, but he's more of a number 10 role. He can play on the wing if he wants as well. But the way he's got that close control, oh my God, mate. It's different levels, mate. Different levels, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? But yeah, man. What do you think? Have you watched him the season, or are you still?
Yeah, I haven't really watched much of the Youth Academy this year.
Yeah. I watched him towards the back of the last year. He get me a lot, man. So now he's in the under 23, isn't it? So big up to him. You get me? Like, he's doing bits. We've got another question here. Should United focus on Upamecano and Didi? Yo, facts, man. I've seen a lot of Upamecano to think, you know what a player this guy is, yo. What a player this guy is. You know what I was there?
I think it's just like after that 5-0, people have been kind of put off by him. But the thing is, everyone in Europe's going to be after him. Liverpool have been linked to him. Bayern Munich are linked with him. Especially Jerome Boateng leaves in the summer next year. It's kind of like, still, I can't see it happening no matter what.
So I say, hurry up and get married, inshallah. Yo, listen, hopefully, man. Hopefully, you get me right now. It's just not the ideal time. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? Thoughts on Curtis Jones at Liverpool? Do you rate him? He's a good tiny little player. Whether he'll make it to the limelight, I'm not too sure. But he's a good tiny player for now, man. You get me? Like, they're still struggling to put Oxlade-Chamberlain into the scene, but you know what I mean, he's got qualities. You know what I mean? He's a good
he looks like a talent.
He's a talent, man, but it's about
you need to remember he's coming into a system as well, so it helps him. And the thing is, Jurgen Klopp. I just can't talk highly of Jurgen Klopp right now. He's a quality manager, quality like man manager as well.
Yeah, of course.
So you'll help him.
Yeah, of course, man. Someone says, do you stand any Hindi or Statman?
Punjabi.
Yeah, come on. We spent every 2 years, though. We're definitely making silence this summer. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you.
I think we will, but like, obviously unprecedented times right now with the pandemic and stuff. You don't know how much United are
listen,
losing
man.
and stuff.
Someone says, I think United should play Daniel James.
No, just get that off.
Yeah, I thought he was going to say wide. I thought he was going to say wide player. I'm not going to. I never thought he'd say. You know what I mean?
I just see play Dan James, and I'm like, no, straight away.
Sai, what do you think we should do with Chong? Do you think we should give him a chance? I don't know, man. He started off well at Holland, but I've not really heard much after that.
I think he's been on the bench most of the time.
Most of the bench, yeah.
Yeah, I think with Chong is kind of like. I think one of the main things I say about him is that he looks so weak. Like if he like physically, he needs to bulk up a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
But it's a difficult one for him.
Yeah. No, I hear you. 100% I hear you, man. You get me? Please, guys, keep slashing the like button. Smash that like button, man.
Actually, I can't lie. Last year, when you came on at left back in the Europa League, you actually looked decent.
Yeah, of course. Of course, man. You know what I'm saying? So should look at Lorenzo Pellegrini from Roma. It's a tiny little player, man. Tiny. It's a winger in it as well. It's a winger in it.
Winger number 10. I think I said this would have been a brilliant signing for Arsenal as an Aaron Ramsey replacement.
Yeah.
I think at one point, I don't know how much his release clause is right now, but I think at one point it was something like 40 million or something. And I thought it was an absolute bargain.
Yes, that's a good one. That's a very, very, very good one. Well done on the goal. Daniel James is still.
Yeah, that's the MG you need.
Listen, I don't know, but I feel like I just that's one of them, but I realize you get me. He's someone player that he's very, very.
Wait, did Saeed just leave? Saeed just left me. Am I still live? People in the comments, tell me if I'm still live.
We're back, people. We're back, man. Man just left for a minute still.
Saeed, you just left me.
Man just left you there, man. You get me? I don't know what happened there, man. Man just left on your own, man. Thoughts on Kanate, someone says here. What do you think of Kanate?
Thoughts on Kanate, I think he's another. I actually rated him higher than Upamecano, whatever his name is, at one point. I think he can play right back, he can play centre back. But at the same time, as I always say about Leipzig plays, it's a Julian Nagelsmann team. I don't know how much they're actually looking good because of the manager of his actual, his quality and stuff.
Absolutely. Yo, we've got a new member, man. Curtis is a new member on the channel. Yo, big up Curtis now. I think that's now 6 members we've got now on the channel. So please, if you are watching this right now, please, if you want to be a member.
Fuzzy again. Wait, let me jump back out and jump back in.
Yeah, say that. Can you guys hear me, guys? Can you guys hear me? You can hear me, yeah? Yeah, if you want to become a member, guys, let me know. Literally on the description below, there's a member. Yo, big up Curtis says it. Curtis is here. If you want to become a member, it helps the channel, man. You get me, supports the channel and that. Check the description below, right below. It says become a member now. Click on that. Click on whichever one you want to choose, and then you get me, help support the channel, man. You get me first, first one of the night is Curtis. So big up to Curtis for you. We got here thoughts on converting one back to centre back and bringing Dalot back. Yeah, I like that. What do you reckon to that one? Thoughts on bringing?
See, I don't. With Wan-Bissaka, positionally, I still think he's suspect. So if he's playing centre back, I'm not feeling it. Maybe as a right centre back, I'm like, okay, you can kind of get away with it in a back three, but in the two, I'm not feeling it.
What's it not making you feel? What's making you not like? You know what I mean? Like feel it.
Positionally, he's suspect. Sometimes the ball gets a thing. Like when the ball comes across the goal, he's nowhere to be seen at times. Like positionally, he's not like. I wouldn't say he doesn't have a footballing brain, but he's not like a Daily Blind where he can read danger and stuff. He's more of a reactor kind of thing.
Yeah, of course. Nah, I hear you, man. We are approaching the hour, guys. We'll have a couple of more questions. What are your thoughts on Edinson Cavani? How he's doing? He's doing all right, man. He's doing it as he can be, innit? You feel me? He's doing it as much as he can be. You know what I was there?
I think when he signed, I was heavily critical of the signing that spend £10 million on his agent fees. Like his injury record, I still have the same concerns, but I'm like, he's looked decent so far. Like I can't complain.
Yeah, nah, 100%, man, 100%. Guys, that's been your tactical talk for the evening. Make sure to like, subscribe, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you're watching this channel after the live video, please subscribe to the channel. You get me? We're approaching 25,000. If we get to 25,000 by the end of the year, we're about 500 away. That would be unbelievable. Please subscribe to the channel. And yeah, man, statmanbains, what you want to say to them, man?
All right, say that again.
What do you want to tell them? Your socials, bro. Your socials.
Why he's lagging again.
Alright, we'll wrap it up there. Guys, smash a like on the video, subscribe to United Central, follow at statmanbains on his Instagram. Go get it to 10K, guys. But guys, we'll see you soon, guys. Take care, bye-bye, and peace.